It's nothing like a sage of positivity.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sage of Positivity. It's your favorite nurse, Carmen, and I'm coming to you, of course, with another dose of realness today. So today, our affirmation and our opening is going to be, God isolates us to strengthen us. And sometimes it feels like that we lose friendships, we lose relationships because we're elevating to the next level. But what he's trying to do is he's securing you and isolating you to better yourself. And those people that you're losing, you won't be able to take with you into your next season. So today, guys, we're going to touch base on just what's going on with yourselves. How are you guys feeling? I hope you're feeling blessed. I hope you're feeling motivated and energized. I'm going to try to put another day in there this week where I'm just going to come to you and help motivate and uplift you. If you guys see this view out here behind me, is hot as ever out here today. It's supposed to be 95, but the humidity feels like it's only 103. So I'm going to try to keep it sweet, but I'm not going to keep it short, okay? Because I want to be able to deliver my message to you guys today. So a lot of us are going through a transition where, of course, God is isolating us from friends, from relationships, from even family members, just to get to knowing yourself. And going through this process by myself, I do have the support of my family members, but overall, I had to learn that by isolating myself, you're going to be lonely. You're going to wish that you had those relationships and connections again. But sometimes when you're evolving, you can't take a lot of things with you. And that was really hard for me to grasp a few years ago. Just relocating from Ohio to Georgia, I became very depressed, very bitter, because I wanted to evolve and I had the chance to up and move. I had the support of my mother helping me raise my daughter, and she came with me. I'm the only child, my daughter is the only child, my mother is not the only child, so it was a very hard separation of anxiety for her, leaving what she's familiar to for all these years and upping and moving to another state where we were both unfamiliar with. So this is my chance to grow, and I did a lot of growing, a lot of maturing over these last 3 years, and it seems like it's been longer. But what I had to realize is certain friendships and certain relationships had to just kind of fall off on the wayside. You know, you can say all day, well, why isn't nobody contacting me? Why isn't nobody trying to reach out? Why isn't nobody? And it's good to hear that, we're giving you the opportunity to evolve and grow. We want to be there with the process for you. But I'm the type of person, I'm very hands-on, I'm very loving, I'm very caring. And when I start to see distance, it's almost like an abandonment. Like, well, what did I do? Why isn't anybody trying to be a part of my life? Just because I decide to journey out of the circle doesn't mean that I don't want you to come with me. It doesn't mean that I'm leaving anybody behind, but it was a signal for me to, Carmen, choose yourself at the end of the day. You can't choose anybody else but yourself. You can't lead anybody's life but your own life. So, slowly but surely, after years of just kind of battling with the fact that I felt that I didn't have anybody, when all along I did have somebody, and that was Carmen. And I found Carmen, and I'm so happy that I found Carmen. I'm not going to play with y'all like, every day is just a glorious day, that I'm feeling in. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized and motivated. Every day is a process for me. And when I get up in the morning, I pray. I try to be kind. I try to love. And the biggest thing is I try to execute. I execute what I need to do today. What's holding me back? I need to get to why I can't elevate to the next level. What's going on with me that day? So, in order for me to continue to execute and motivate, is I really had to get into myself. I had to center my focus, center my attention on where I want to go. I am an LPN. I'm a licensed practical nurse. And right now I've been going through schools and the motions of schools for a few years now. It was just trying to find my niche. Was nursing really what I wanted to continue to do? But with nursing, it has opened up so many opportunity doors. And I got the biggest opportunity this week. What I had to learn to do was, I can't continue. Once I leave you behind in my past, and I've set my mind to you're in the past, or those opportunities were in the past, those people, those relationships are in the past, they tend to resurface. And it happens so much that we start to get back those feelings again. We start to get back those energies and those vibes of how we were feeling when we were with those situations, those friendships, and with those jobs. And it's almost like we wanted them back. We wanted those same opportunities back. Now those opportunities and those people and those relationships were stepping stones for us to get to where we are today. And what I had to learn to stop doing is, as much as I cared about somebody, as much as I loved that opportunity that place gave me, as much as I put in so much time and energy into a situationship, that you can always remember the good times. But sometimes you want to completely block out what those good times were, because the more and more you keep resurfacing those good times that you had with those people and those opportunities, those situationships, the more and more you're going to be trying to get back into attachments with those people and those places and those things that are no good for you. They can't come with you into the next season. So what I'm trying to gear into you guys is that it's going to take time. It's going to take a process just for you to recenter and refocus your motivation on where it needs to be. School is my topmost motivation right now. Getting through my RN program. I could revamp back on how I shoulda, coulda, woulda, and how I could have did things a lot of differently. But every step that I took, every person that I met and let enter into my life that took me through a learning situation, I learned from that lesson. And right now I'm at the point in my life where there is no turning back for me. My motivation is my family. My motivation is my daughter. And my motivation is that I have so many ambitions and goals that I have put forth me, that the little things that I was trying to do does not outweigh of what I'm trying to get ahead of. So you guys are probably wondering, well, don't you make wigs in your spare time? Don't you do this? Don't you do that? Yeah, I do a lot of things. But my bigger vision is to have something greater. So right now, business is not going how I thought it was going to go. And that's a learning process. That's a learning adventure. It's not a fail because slowly but surely, I'm getting my name out here. When I go outside my home every day, I have my cards in my bag and I pass them out. People compliment me on my hair. They may not be able to afford it yet, and I never stand on the fact of trying to promote my business based on lies or comfortability. My comfortability for my potential customer is what I base my business on. I don't sell anybody anything or try to oversell my product or my business. It speaks for itself. I've been working on my ventures. I have had clients, I've had customers take what's been dealt to you and deal it out at a gratitude of your expense. It's not that you're trying to, okay, well, I did this for free and I'm going to show this off so that way I can continue to reel people in. No. You do things for free to advance your business, but you never expect anything back. It's like almost giving somebody some money. They ask you to borrow some money. If you got to lend that money out to borrow, don't expect that amount back. You can't always expect something when you give something. And that's what I'm trying to base my business and businesses off of. I've developed Sage of Positivity, and it's turning into an ebook. It's supposed to be coming out in September, but we may be tweaking that date a little bit because there's so much motivation and energy that I want to give to you guys that it's just not enough in a YouTube. So I'm taking you through the daily steps and processes that I'm continuing to grow and go through, and revamping myself, furthering my education, and also I'm working on getting some letters behind my LPN name. It's nothing wrong with evolving. As I stated in the last videos, the more you evolve, the more you will grow. I hate to say it like this, but don't be so simple-minded in your thinking and the way you pursue things. If you stay like that and stay consistent with the simple thinking or elevating, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to be continuing to be stuck in those times, places, and events that people who are not on your level. And those may be who your friends are. And you never forget who your real friends or relationships are. You never forget that. Never leave those people behind. When you get to where you want to be, and those people are still loyal to you, bring those people with you. If they're not furthering or they haven't seen what else they can do with themselves, bring those people with you. So guys, that is it for today. I'm hoping that I can continue to come and give you that sage of positivity, that motivation and that energy that you guys love and need. It's your favorite nurse, Carmen, and I'm going to be coming to you each and every week. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay stress-free. Be kind. Pray and execute.
Tell me how you want it.